Now we are going to connect the power cable in this below M16 gland. We are going to connect this power cable in these TBs. Don't forget to connect the earth wire in this mount plate screw. Next we are going to connect the 9-core solenoid output cables in the M20 gland. This is the 9-core cable which we are using for the solenoid output, and this yellow one is the for a ground connection. The below TBs are connected with the grounds. Connected the yellow wire with a ground connection. Next you have to connect the solenoid one by one. The above TBs are the solenoid connections. This is the first one, and second, third, likewise it will go until 8. This is the 9-core cable, and we have connected the ground in this below TB, and solenoid outputs from 1 to 8 we have connected here.
Like this way.
Next we are going to connect the remote output one in this M20 gland. We are having two relay outputs. I already inserted one cable for relay 1, and for relay 2 we have to connect the second cable in the same gland. This is the relay 1 output, and this is the relay 2 output. Relay 1 output is going to connected in 3 and 4, and relay 2 output is going to be connected in 5 and 6. We are going to connect the two relay outputs. First one in 3 and 4, and second one in 5 and 6. Here we have connected the relay 1 output, and here we have connected the relay 2 output. Next we are going to connect the remote input in this M16 gland. This is a 2-core cable for a remote input. We are going to connect this cable in these TBs. Next we are going to connect the pressure inlet in this arrows pipe. This one is the inlet. Next we are going to connect the pressure outlet in the outlet side, and this one is for the inlet pressure, and this one for the pressure outlet. Now we are going to connect the direct sensor, and DP1 is the inlet pressure input. Connect the inlet pressure tightly. Make sure that the connection is tight. Next we are going to connect the differential pressure outlet input. DP2 is the outlet pressure input. Okay. This is the inlet pressure input for the DP sensor, and this is the outlet pressure input for the DP sensor. This is the switch which is used to select air pressure and DP pressure, whether it is a switch or a transmitter. And first two switches is for air pressure, and the second two switches are for the differential pressure. And in the two switches, first two switches, if it is in on condition, it means air pressure is selected as a transmitter, and the second switch is in on condition, air pressure is selected as a switch, and next two is for a differential pressure. On that, the first switch is in on condition, it is a transmitter, and the second switch is in on condition, it is a switch. Now all the wiring connections have been done in the 0891 panel. Make sure that the power supply had been connected to the proper power input. This is the power supply MCB. On that MCB, the power will be come to the SMPS. You can see the green indication in the SMPS. When we power on the panel, here we have the product name as well as the coding version. First we are going to see the LCD interpretation and keys explanations. Here is the 2-line LCD display. In this air pressure and differential pressure values are displayed. Differential pressure is 17.3 millibar and air pressure is 4.4 bar. On the right corner of this LCD is denoted. The right side corner of the LCD shows whether the controller is working in remote mode or local mode, and the bottom line shows the solenoid number which is next going to be purged. And in this keypad we have 4 keys. The first one is mode key, which is used to enter the main menu and come out of the menu, and also it is used to without saving the settings and come out of the settings. And the next is enter key, which is used to enter the sub menu and starting the purging. And these 2 keys are up and down keys, which is used to scroll down the menu as well as increase the parameter values. It is used to decrease the parameters values. Here we are going to see the remote and local mode. For that we have to enter into the menu. Press the mode key for 2 seconds to enter the main menu. Here we have field settings and factory settings. Enter the field settings. It will ask for a password. Here we have lot of menus: mode, set time, number of solenoids and control. Here is the mode name is called control. Just enter into the menu. Here we have local and remote mode. First we will see the local mode. Move the cursor to the local and press enter to change to local mode. Then come out of the main menu using the mode key. In local mode we can start and stop the purging by pressing enter and mode keys. Press the enter key to start the purging and press the mode key to stop the purging. Next we are going to see the remote mode. Long press the mode key to enter into the main menu. Enter the field settings using the password 3618. Go to control and select the remote mode and then press enter. Now the controller is changed to remote mode. Come out of the main menu. Here the mode is changed to remote. In remote mode the purging is always in on conditions. We can change the DP and timer mode using the remote input. We are going to see the DP mode and timer mode. Long press the mode key to enter the main menu. Go to the field settings using the 3618 password. Here we have the menu named as mode. Enter into the menu. We have DP and timer mode. Select the DP mode and then come out of the menu. Here we can see the DP value and air pressure value. The purging will be depends upon the differential pressure value, so it is called as DP mode. Next we will see the timer mode. Enter into the field settings. Enter into the mode menu and then select the timer mode and press enter to select the mode and come out of the menu. Here you can see that timer mode is selected. The purging will be depends only upon the air pressure. The purging will not depends upon the differential pressure. Next we are going to see the time settings. Enter into the field settings. Here we have a menu called as set time. Go into the menu. Here we have on time, off time, pause time and rollback time. We will see one by one. First we will see the on time. On time is nothing but the solenoid on time. Now it is set as 150 milliseconds. We can change that to 250 milliseconds. Press the enter button to change the value. Now the value is changed to 250 milliseconds. Next we will see the off time. Enter into the off time menu. Here the value is set as 15 seconds. We can change to 25 seconds. You see that the value is changed to 25 seconds. Off time is nothing but the time between the first purging and the second purging. Next we will see the pause time. Enter into the pause time menu. Here the see that value is set in 15 seconds. Now I have changed the value to 25 seconds. Press the enter button to change the value. Here the value is changed to 25 seconds. Pause time is a time between the first cycle and the second cycle. Then come out of the menu. Rollback time is a newly added feature which is used in suppose we enter into the menu but we didn't come out of the menu. We went somewhere means we have to come to the main screen. After this set time, the controller will automatically come to the general screen. Now the value is 600. We will change to 700. Press the enter button to change the value. Now the value is changed to 700. This is all about the time settings. Next we are going to see about the pressure settings. Enter the field settings using the 3618 password. In that we have pressure settings. Here we have a menu DP threshold high, DP threshold low, air pressure threshold high and air pressure threshold low, DP scale, AP scale and differential pressure high limit. We will see one by one. First we will see the differential pressure threshold high. Enter into the menu. We see that the value is in 15 millibar. This is the set point whether the controller have to start the purging sequence. We can change the value to 25 by pressing the enter key. Now the value is changed to 25 millibar. Next we will see the DP threshold low. Here DP threshold low is the set point when the controller or DP value goes below this value, controller will stop the purging sequence. Now we will change that to 20 millibar. You can see that value is changed to 20 millibar. Next we can air pressure. This is same like a differential pressure. If the air pressure goes above the 4 bar, the purging will be start. We can change that value also by pressing the enter key. Now we can see that the value is changed to 3 bar. Next we will see the air pressure threshold low. If the air pressure value goes below this 2 bar, the purging will automatically stop. We can change this value also. Now I set as 1 bar. You can see that the value is changed to 1 bar. Next is the differential pressure scale. This is the scale value for the differential pressure which is used inside. We can change that value also. Next is the air pressure scale. This is the scale for the air pressure which is set in the side. We can change that value also. Next is the dP high limit. This value is useful for generating the dP differential pressure high alarm. Now the value is set in 20 millibar. We can also change that to 25 millibar. Now that's all from the time settings. Now we are going to see about the test mode. Long press the mode key to enter into the main menu. Put the 3618 password to enter the main menu. This is the test mode menu. We can use this menu to test the individual solenoid outputs. We can give the solenoid number here and then press enter to test the solenoid outputs. Next we are going to see the number of solenoids menu. Enter the menu, field settings. Here we have the number of solenoids menu. In that menu we can configure the controller, how many outputs are needed in the site. We can now the outputs are in 8. We can change that to whatever value. The maximum output is connected to that controller is 8. Here we can see that the output is changed to 6. Next we are going to see about the sequence resume. Enter into the menu. Here we have the menu sequence resume. Enter into the menu. We have enable and disable options. You can enable these options also. Sequence resume is nothing but the from where the purging should be started. Every time when dP goes low and comes above that set points, the sequence will be started from the last purged valve. If we can disable that option also. Next we are going to see about the air pressure control. Enter the main menu. That we have air pressure control menu. we can enable or disable this option. Air pressure enable, control enable means the purging will be depends upon the air pressure. If we disable the option, the purging sequence will not depends upon the air pressure control.
Even enable it once. Explain it again. Enable.
We can enable or disable this option. Enable option is used to if we enable the air pressure control, the purging sequence will be depends upon the air pressure. If we disable that option, air pressure purging sequence will not depends upon the air pressure. Now I have enabled the air pressure controller. Now we are going to see about the HOA control. Enter into the main menu. Here we have the HOA control menu. HOA is nothing but a hands off and auto. If you enter into the menu, we have enable and disable options. Hands off auto means we can externally control the panel using the three-way switch from outside. Hands means the controller is in on condition, and in local mode we have to manually start and stop the purging. Off means the controller will be in off condition, and auto means the controller is in remote mode and the purging will be automatically started. Now I enable this condition. Now we are going to see about the air pressure alarm control.
Start.
Here we have the air pressure alarm control. We can enable or disable this option. If we enable the air pressure alarm control, the alarm regarding the air pressure will not be displayed in controller. If we disable this option, air pressure alarms will be disabled in the controller. Now I have enabled this option. We are going to see the CCR interface. In CCR interface we are having one remote input and two remote outputs. The remote input is used to select whether the controller is purging in DP mode or a timer mode. If the remote input is given, the controller will purge in timer mode. If the remote is not given, controller will purge in DP mode. And in remote output, the first remote output is for the run feedback. The controller is in purging mode, the relay will be on, and the second relay output is in normally closed condition. Whenever the pressure fault occurs, this relay will be open. That's all from the CCR interface side.